The corners are more rounded, and that means that
Having a good time, man?
How you doing? Have a good day, Brian?
tired.
Get some rest, man. All right, so how do we, Tavis?
Yeah.
If you can give us an idea, how would we know these are limited, alpha, beta, condition? How do we know what these are?
You don't even need that. I'm so worried about the carousel, but it's just a strip line.
This side.
I can show you my hand.
Yeah, it's nice that this guy who built the deck is clearly, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. He knows the format and what's important. Let me say it. Let me put it like that.
Well, it's also how you draw the card. You know, that's also part of it.
It's great.
So what happened in the game? It's not over yet, is it?
No, it's not over. No.
It's still strip line though. That's an interactive guy.
You have no cards?
I haven't had any cards for a while. That's 4 turns I've been
He's just.
Is your mind
The
twisted?
funny thing is that the 3 swords have been super relevant. They normally wouldn't be.
Yes.
They've been super good. Activate both these fellows. Get one of them killed.
I'm gonna kill that one.
Yeah,
So.
just out of general principle. Thank you.
All right, guys, fun times. By the way, Open Boosters just opened a beta booster pack. How was that?
It was fantastic.
And don't tell everybody what you got, because I'll put the link in the video below. But the pack was exceptionally beautiful.
It was. The cards were centered. It's fantastic.
Not all the center, but the corners were exceptional.
Corners were exceptional.
Yeah, Beckett? The corners were exceptional.
Corners were fantastic.
So this was the first box out of the
First pack out of the box.
36.
Yes.
What do you feel about the box? Overall impression, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think we might miss the Lotus, but it depends on where the second cut was, because they do 3 cuts on the sheet. So I'm curious about where the other cuts are going to fall. We know where one is. Now we got to find the other.
Where do you get the where's the literature, the experience of knowing how that works?
I can't find that. All I can do is go by my experience, and I've opened boxes before and have them, and that's how I know it.
So you know from previous that it does follow some pattern.
Yes. Because it's all one block.
Like a quadrant thing. Interesting. So if it was the Lotus quadrant, you would actually be every pack you open would be even more special, and that like you would be like, this could be it. It's in the quadrant.
It's the quadrant.
But what if it isn't? Then maybe the packs were mixed around.
Yeah.
But
the packs were actually mixed around inside the box.
Right. When you get the box, they shuffle a little
They
bit.
shuffle them. However, when you open the box, that's when you see it.
Did you number each? Like, are you going by like starting from the left to the right? Like, how are you doing it?
I grabbed one from the middle.
From the middle.
It had the most rubbing. I just picked that one.
Right. Awesome.
Because, yeah, it was going to be on film and that kind of stuff. So I wanted a pretty good.
All right, real quick, guys. Dan, Open Boosters, great friend of mine. We have a great time this trip. Great friend of mine. We had this interesting roulette thing.
Yes.
How do you think about roulette, like red and blacks? So we basically put
double down
we played double down system. I did some math on that. It could be really bad if you double down.
Well, what we should have done was bet higher. Because we were winning.
Yeah, I know, because we're winning. Just bet higher, press a little bit, have a little, Because we were actually getting the black more than the red.
Oh yeah, it was
so
like
if I'm losing the red, and if you lose the bet, you just stay with the yeah. I think that's the right, like one increment, half increment. Yeah. All right, so you had a good time. I did. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. We're gonna look at some other people here. Hold on, real quick.
Instead of like 15 grand, it goes up to 211,000.
Edwin, the engineer, he's talking to customers. Look at this, best salesman award, by the way. Rudy, real quick, for my little vlog.
So we went to this Asian place, and for some reason, never mind. What's going on?
No, I just want to say, how was the trip? How was the like some of the better memories? The bad decisions made. What was the worst decision you made?
The worst decision I made, besides showing up out here?
Playing Rachel Agnes in Old School.
Probably playing Rachel Agnes and just looking like an idiot.
How was playing the professor? How was that?
That was a lot of fun. And playing Ashlyn Rose, the cosplay girl, that was actually a lot of fun. Those were good.
How would you rate the trip, memory-wise, rating the trip?
I liked last year a little better still.
Really? Why is that?
Last year, the energy, the feel of the number of people, and how everybody was interacting, everybody seemed a lot more really just excited, genuinely like pumped up. Like everybody was so happy to be here. Like they waited all year to show up. This year it was good. Like last year, 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9. This year, I'd give it like a 7. Still not bad.
Right. So you were saying before the GP, is it what you expected? Kind of what
it's a little better than I expected. I was really, especially after the first day, I was really concerned. The first day, Thursday, was extremely slow. Like, turn the camera around, like, see how it looks real empty like this?
Yeah, it was
the first day, it was like this. I was very concerned. I mean, it was like a 50% decline.
Now, well, we also in a different section, by the way. They may have changed that. Day 2's over there.
They did.
Yeah,
Friday,
coverage
Saturday,
is over there.
overall, was a lot better.
Yeah.
It was good.
What do you think? Come back to Vegas again, do another show?
I don't know about that.
Odds are really lower than...
odds are probably less than 50%.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. I got to interview Edwin. Thanks, man. Edwin?
Edwin's over here.
Edwin, real quick. Hold on a second, guys. For our vlog, Edwin the engineer, we'll put his YouTube channel below. Edwin, how was the show?
The show was fantastic. I'll be right back, guys. The show was fun. I had a massive blast. I got to play games against some of the top players in the world, like Brian Weissman, who's sitting right over there. I took second in the old school tournament, and I got to hang out with all these guys. I got to finally walk around today and buy some cards for myself.
What'd you get?
I got some foreign black border stuff. I got, it's all old school.
Wow.
And then a bunch of basic lands. I got a Nether Void.
Is that FBB? What is that?
Yeah, lots of FBB stuff is what I'm buying. It's all for my decks, right?
Why do you like FBB? What's the deal with that?
Well, I love black border, and I definitely want to get all my cards black border and then kind of eventually keep upgrading to beta and such as I'm going along. But I definitely believe that foreign black border is going to keep going up in price massively because the supply is just diminishing like crazy. So I'm jumping into them now, and then as budget allows and things like that, I just kind of keep upgrading. And so these ones I think are going to move quite a bit, and they look beautiful in my deck, so I love them honestly.
All right, so real quick, I did a little vlog also. Edwin and I are great friends. I've known this guy for a while. I gotta say, he's been a great help.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you for getting second, even though you should have won. You almost won.
Rudy, dude.
I almost won.
Yeah, and
won.
I mean, you did better than Brian Weissman.
I know.
For God's sake. I mean, that's amazing.
I love Brian. Brian's
He's
an
a great
amazing
guy.
guy.
Yeah, chance to have lunch.
Oh yeah, we've been hanging out a ton actually. We've been talking about our
know,
families and hobbies and all kinds of stuff.
Like,
Yeah,
dude,
Brian Weissman is
thanks,
awesome.
Rudy, man.
Yeah, he's got my respect.
What is it about Brian Weissman that makes him...
You signed a Wheel of Fortune?
What makes it about Brian Weissman that... Hold on a second. This is... Guys, please do not have Rudy sign your cards.
Yeah.
Are you the crazy person?
No.
Oh, you are. Oh, of course. This guy's a legend.
Yeah.
Is you? All right, hold that up. Hold that. Here, come here. Hold that up with Rudy. Hold on. Ready? Ready? Look at me. Ready? Rudy. What? Hold the card up this way. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. All right, real quick. What makes Brian Weissman so special to you as a person?
What makes Brian Weissman special is that Brian is a very intense person. When you talk to him and you get to know him, you can see it right off the bat. He really looks at things, he really analyzes them, and he thinks about it. And some people might take it as just like ultra competitive, which there's a competitiveness there, but he loves to figure it out. And anytime he feels like maybe he missed something, you'll see the guy get intense and he'll just pour over it and really think about it. So it's that intensity that made him who he is, that made Brian Weissman Brian Weissman. So he's massively got my respect, and he's had my respect for like 22 years now. So, and now I actually got to meet the guy and hang out with him. So that's part of what's amazing about working at this booth.
Another question.
Hang out with Dan.
Uniform code is to wear the vintage Magic shirt. What are you doing?
Well, I have...
I mean, wait a second. What are you doing?
So I have...
Do you follow instructions at work?
I've been wearing that same black shirt for 2 days.
You stink.
It stinks. I stink.
Then why don't you
My problem is I stink.
Hold on a second. So why don't you just tell me that you wanted another shirt? Why don't you communicate that to me?
I thought you said you were all out, actually.
No, we have 100 shirts.
Well, let's do this. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I can change back. Yeah, actually, I do like this shirt as well. But yeah, the other ones, they were ready to come off.
We're going to do a long jump contest real quick. Hold on. Come here, Edwin. Quick, get over here. Hey, Rudy, come here. Come over here. Quick, come here. Hurry. We're going to do a long jump. Come here, get over here. Rudy, come here. This is fun. Get over here. Just stand over there and watch. We'll just do it for fun. Hold the video so I'm running. Okay? Just focus it. Come on, Edwin. What?
You're gonna stand here. We're gonna sit us further. You want to go a little further? We're gonna long jump in here. Yeah. Garbage can. Garbage can. Yeah. Okay. Now we go first. All right.
They're gonna do a long jump. All right, Dan. Oh no!
That's it. Cut the video.